On my way to do a little chimney scaffold now. As with a lot of my jobs, I haven't even seen it, haven't even seen a picture of it. All I've been told by the builder is that it was a bit smaller than what I've done in the past for him. So he said, can you do it for this price? I've said, yeah, fucking go on then. Hopefully the price matches the job. About a 15-minute drive away. Right, this is the job here. Got to get up to that chimney just so they can take it down. So I haven't got to go around it or anything, just up and in and up and in. Builder said it was smaller than the last one I did for him. It's exactly the same. So he's getting it for 100 quid cheaper than I did the last one, but fucking whatever. Never listen to builders. I'll just start by coming off the gutter, I think. Drop a couple of standards in there and I'll take it from there. Just going to make this base 2 boards wide. So the measurement will be 20 inches to the outside standard, which is there. Right, that's the base in there. I've got knee butts, which is what I needed for them transoms there. As you can see, those 5 foots are way too long, but that's the way it is. I should have really put some on this morning, but I didn't. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Got a few boards on to work off. Got a bit of gear ready. Gonna put the batten across the roof and then needle in onto that. One good thing is that it's not a slate roof, which I'm sure you know, anybody who works on roofs. Slate is an absolute nightmare when it's all wet like it is today. All I've really got in the van is these 7 footer, which are the closest tube to I think that's going to work here. So I'll give these a try now. I'm happy with that. That's level now. So now I'll level this outside ledger and then needle in onto this side as well. Right, I've got the sway brace in there now. I'm now going to brace up these outside standards with a rake going up there. I can now clip these transoms down on the outside. And I'm going to undersling a ledger now somewhere around here, and that will carry the standard so I can go up and in. I've just slid that underslung ledger further in so that when I punch up off it, I'll have 5 boards from the inside of that to where the standard is. Right, that's clipped down. I'm now going to put the inside ledger in here, a couple more clips on them transoms, and then I'll get some boards on this deck. Right, that's what we're looking like from the bottom. Some boards on there to work off. I'll now punch up off that very inside ledger and needle into the roof again. Actually, just quickly before I do that, I've just put these breakers in, bracing up that inside ledger down to this inside standard on both sides. Should have done that first, really, because that was a bit awkward to get them in there, but as you can see, they're in now. Probably could have done without them, to be honest. It's only one more lift going on, but just adds that little bit of extra stability. I'm running a bit short on gear here. I'm very limited to what I've got because, like I said earlier, the builder said it was a smaller job than the previous one. So I think there's going to have to be a lot of pinning tubes together here and a lot of way longer tubes than necessary, but it's got to be done. Right, okay, Got most of the usable tube up here. Let's see what I can piece together here. When you're limited with a tube like this, you've got to be careful you use the right tube for the right job, otherwise you don't want to be using a tube for a standard that would have been perfect for a transom and vice versa. So you've got to have a proper think about it. As you can see, they're all very similar lengths, and that extra couple of inches could make a difference. So I think I'm going to go for 5 foot for the puncheons, and I'm probably going to have to top them off with 5 foot again. Isn't ideal, but I think that's what's going to have to happen. Right, I've put that ledger in. As you can see, them 6 foot just go. You're going to end up being about a foot away from the chimney, but that's as good as it's going to have to be, unfortunately. The builder said nothing fancy, so I'm sure he'll be happy with that. It'll be fine, because by the time you're actually standing on that platform, the chimney will be like right in front of you here. And they're not doing anything major to it, they're literally just taking it down and reinstating the ridge. Right, I've pinned a 5 foot and a butt together, the only butt I had on the van for this sway brace. Again, not ideal, but it'll be absolutely fine. Right, I've fixed that inside underslung ledger in, so that will be a 7-board platform with 2 inside boards. Just like, it's about an inch out actually, but should be fine when I get all the boards on. Again, I'm just trying to work with whatever I've got, and that's the best solution. Right, that's this top platform in. Ideally, I need to rake them ledgers back down to these standards, but I am struggling for gear for that. I do have a couple of 10s here, or 9s, but I have to be wary that I need to keep something for handrail as well. Fuck it, I'm just going to put these in, and then I'll pin something together for the handrail. Right, I've got them in, both sides, absolutely pissing down now. And on that note, if you want any PPE, like this body warmer I'm wearing, or in fact any kind of PPE, any kind of workwear, trousers, boots, jumpers, hoodies, jackets, waterproofs, whatever it may be, gloves, which I didn't put any on this morning for some reason, go to vaultppe.co.uk, use discount code SHARK, and that'll give you 10% off anything on the website. Right, I've stood some boards up there, I'll get them pulled up and on that top lift, and then start handrailing. Right, got most of the boards on up here, topped off all those outside standards, put a couple of puncheons in on the side. I need to cut a few 2 boards to go in there because those big rakers are in the way, so the 13s can't go through, so I need to cut something exact to fit in there. But I'll just get this all handrailed now. I'm going to skip ahead here because it's pissing down and I want to get this out of the way. Right, that's it all done up here. He's only getting a single handrail because that's all I've got. He'll not be bothered about that though. Good access to the chimney. You put 1 more board in here, a couple more boards on there, and get the bottom bit out. Alright, and that is it, all done up here. Top platform there. This is just the access platform. Like I said, all just single handrailed. And there it is from the bottom. It's not the prettiest looking scaffold, but it'll get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. On to the next one.